Dating back to the 1800s, individuals utilized a ketogenic diet to lose fat. Fast forward to the 1900s, and kids across the world were utilizing the diet to help with epilepsy. Soon thereafter, scientists discovered something very unique about people on a ketogenic diet. They produce ketones. After several decades of trying, top research experts were able to start identifying ways to synthesize these ketone bodies so they could be delivered via supplementation. Less than 5 years ago, Pruvit introduced ketones to the market to help individuals achieve a state of ketosis without necessarily being on a ketogenic diet, and to help those already on a ketogenic diet. However, there was something still lacking. Other ketone companies started launching products that were being synthetically produced, possibly containing unwanted byproducts, and were not giving the bioidentical form of ketones that your body naturally makes. Think about the way a key fits into a keyhole. Most ketones out on the market contain what scientists call a mixed isomer. This means that they're trying to shove two keys into the keyhole at the same time. The problem is that only one of the keys actually fits inside of the keyhole. So instead of opening the door, these ketones are competing for one another, resulting in being able to open the door less than 50% of the time. Imagine if you have a form of ketones that was the exact same key that was made for the cells of your body. The key would fit perfectly in, and there would be no blockage. This was ideal, but nobody could accomplish this without it costing the same amount as a mortgage or car payment per serving. That is, until now. Being the authority and lead educator in ketones and ketosis, Pruvit has innovated again with an advanced technology of bioidentical ketones that are naturally fermented. Pruvit is the first and only company with this patent-pending technology that is truly a game-changer in the ketone space. KetoNat is the world's first naturally fermented exogenous ketone that provides the highest quality, most bioavailable form of ketones that has ever been created. No formaldehyde, no crotonic acid, no synthetic production, no possibility of any byproducts. KetoNat is revolutionary breakthrough innovation that can provide the benefits of ketones in the safest, most natural form of ketones available. Ask yourself this: how are your ketones made? Do you have the right key? The future is here. KetoNat.
Well, how are you doing, everyone? Welcome to the show. So glad you can join us. I know that there are a lot of people in the United States, Mexico, and around the world who are concerned about their immune system and their health. If you'll put that first slide up, there are a lot of people who are concerned about, how do I boost my immune system? How do I make it better? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some hacks and some tips that you can use for free. And then I'm also going to tell you how our products support general immune system function and what specific pack we have that will help with that, and the individual products that help with the immune system functioning better. So there are a number of ways to boost your immune system, and the first one that I would recommend to everyone is getting quality sleep. You definitely want to because when you sleep, it allows your body to heal and to recover, and that boosts your immune system. So there's a few hacks that go along with sleeping better. And first, I would say is you want to get to bed at a reasonable hour. I think everyone knows that. But one of the things that disrupts sleep is what you eat or drink before you go to bed, right? And so some things can compromise your immune system. Let's say if you snack within 2 hours before going to bed, or you eat within 3 hours of going to bed, that can disrupt your immune system. It can slow the process of your own natural human growth hormone from producing at a high level while you sleep. It can also impact your insulin and your blood sugar, and those things can disrupt and reduce your sleep. Obviously, we know things like alcohol and excessive sugar late at night can disrupt your sleep. And so the first tip when it comes to boosting your immune system is taking better care of your sleep, going to bed a little bit earlier, and being smarter about your sleep hygiene. You know, if you can make your room a little bit darker, if you can do those things, you will sleep better through the night, and it will give your body a chance to heal and to boost your immune system. The next thing that I would say is be mindful of your skin. Everyone is going around and they're purchasing more Clorox and hand sanitizer and all those things. You definitely want to continue to wash your hands thoroughly, and there are tons of videos on YouTube and on the internet about how to wash your hands in a great way. But one of the things that you should be mindful of is the antimicrobial things that you put into your body. And one of those things that we highly recommend is coconut oil. And there's derivatives of coconut oil that are MCT oil. So if you add coconut oil either to your morning routine, when after you wash your hands, you put it on as a moisturizer, that can also have an antimicrobial effect. When you consume coconut oil, whether that's in the food that you cook, or whether that is a scoop, or whether that's in one of our products, then you're going to experience a reduction in things that cause inflammation and challenge your body. Your body will have less things to worry about. It can fight off those real bacteria more effectively because the coconut oil is antimicrobial, and there's special parts in that coconut oil, the C12, the C10, the C8, those parts of the chain that help fight off the things that are tearing down your body. So those are the first two hacks. The third hack is you want to move your body and get your lymphatic system going. One of my old coaches always said, you want good groceries in and you want garbage out. And the process that does that is the lymphatic system. So when you move your body, when you go for a walk, when you exercise, I'm not saying you have to go join a gym, but simply moving your body more in the morning and in the afternoon is going to help your body flush out toxins. So if you're the type of person who has a job where you sit down most of the day, or you're driving most of the day, then you may want to go to sleep a little bit earlier so you can wake up a little bit earlier and go for a short walk. A 15 to 25 minute walk in the morning will definitely get your lymphatic system going. You might break a light sweat, and it's going to help your overall immune system function. So as you're looking for ways to enhance your immune system and boost your immune system, that's something to add into your daily routine. Another thing that I really like is when I get close to a sickness, or I feel like I need to ward off or boost up my immune system, I'll have more B vitamins. Now there's a lot of B vitamins in our products, so I don't have to worry about that as much, but I will be more intentional about having B vitamins or having foods or supplements that have additional B vitamins, because your body needs the energy that produces to be stronger and help fight off things. So definitely you want to increase your B vitamins where you can. Another thing that I really like is to boost my vitamin C. And I know a lot of people will eat oranges, or they'll eat tangerines, or they'll go get vitamin C supplements. We have quite a bit of vitamin C in our Keto Up cans, and I'm actually drinking some now. Because it has additional vitamin C in it that helps your body be strong and boost your immune system. This also has some extra items in it that help with blood flow. And the better that your cardiovascular system works, the better it is at fighting off any type of ailment. So definitely highly recommend it. And we'll get into the details of the products as we go. And I would recommend the last hack I would say is to eat less sugar in general. So if you can reduce even your breads and your carbohydrate intake, your pastas, anything that's breaded, you want to reduce that, because that can create additional things for your body to fight off. And so definitely want to recommend that. And so with the low carb mindset, ketosis in general, that state where you get into ketosis, whether that's through dieting, fasting, or drinking exogenous ketones, when you get into ketosis, it helps boost your immune system, and it helps your body ward off different challenges that get thrown at it throughout the day. There's been some recent studies on where they literally expose different groups to the flu, and the groups that were in ketosis fought off the flu faster. They were healthier, and some didn't show any symptoms at all. So ketosis in general is a very, very strong strategy to boost your immune system. And the longer and the more consistently you can be in a healthy state of ketosis, the more you're going to see those positive benefits in your immune system. So I want to show you the next slide. If you like those tips that I just shared with you, then we have a Facebook group where you can go. It's called Drink Ketones Daily. You can go to that Facebook group, and there are always tips, tricks, hacks that are current, where we have coaches and celebrity coaches that go live in there every week. We have specialists that go live on our Prove It Facebook page and in Drink Ketones Daily, so that you can be well informed to take the best care of your body. And I would say that there's a difference between education and transformation. And education is, you can go to school and someone can teach you about science, or someone can teach you about physics. It transforms when you apply that to the way that you cook or the way that you build a building. Likewise, you can watch this video and you can learn about nutrition and you can learn about things that make you healthy, but the transformation comes when you apply it daily and when you use it. And so I just encourage you to not only take the education into action so that you transform and you are a better version of yourself, but also care enough to share. There are people who need to know those hacks, tips, and tricks. And so definitely just recommend that you care enough to share, and you share this video with someone who needs to hear it. All of the things that you just heard in the first few minutes of this were free hacks and free tips that you can use to boost your immune system while the world is going through this fight against the coronavirus. And so we want to give you some more tips and strategies. The next slide shows we've put together a immunity boosting pack with 3 of our best products that will boost your immune system and that are designed to enhance your sleep, keep you in ketosis, and have antimicrobial benefits to them. And so we're going to get into those. If you go to the next slide, we'll talk about the immunity pack very specifically. First off, with our star product, Keto Nat. Keto Nat is the one and only naturally fermented keto drink on the market that has the same bioidentical ketones in it that your body would naturally make. If you saw the video in the beginning, then you know there's no way there can be any negative additives into it because of the process. And this will put you in a state of ketosis for normally 4 to 8 hours, depending on what you do with that time. Obviously, if you drink a caffeine-free version at night and you went to sleep, then it would last you the whole time you're sleeping. But if you drank it before a workout, then it would last a short amount of time. So think of it as a fuel source that's similar to putting gas in your car. It's going to last depending on how much you use it. And so Keto Nat puts you in ketosis within 30 minutes. You can measure that in a number of ways, but you will begin to feel better. And ketones themselves and the state of ketosis, you can definitely go Google this and look this up, but it's very, very effective at reducing systematic inflammation in the body. And when you're in a state of ketosis and the ketones do have that impact, well, then it gives your immune system a boost to fight off other things that are coming at it from the environment or from any type of immune system compromising virus that's out there. You just want to give your body the best chance and defense that it can. And so I definitely drink ketones daily. And I recommend for my mom, who's over 70 years old, she drinks ketones daily. And anyone who's in a situation where your immune system may be compromised, ketosis is a very strong defense, and Keto Nat is the the fastest and most natural way to get into ketosis on the market. So that's why we start with that. That's included in the pack. The next thing in the pack is called Signal OS. If you'll go to the next slide. Awesome. So Signal OS is a combination of our patented products. It centers around a molecule called CMed 100 that is the only supplement known to man to repair DNA. And there's a number of studies on that. There's a number of patents surrounding this product. And what you have here is you have an AM and a PM version that are going to boost your immune system and are going to assist you in getting better quality sleep. So the PM version is very, very good at increasing your sleep. And so an example is, my lady, different times of the month, she sleeps better than others. And so when she's having a challenging time sleeping, or when she knows she needs to get up early in the morning and be her best, or let's say she's had a late night because she works at a restaurant, Signal OS PM is something we always keep in our cabinet, and we bring it out and we use it when we need better sleep and we need a better morning in the morning. And so Signal OS AM and PM are a very, very powerful tool for you to optimize your sleep and have increased immune boosting functions and productivity throughout your day. It's a very, very powerful tool, and we keep it in our tool bag, and so it's in the immunity pack for you to help you fight against the things that are going out in our environment right now. The next thing on the list was developed by Dr. Mary Newport. She has a book. She has 2 books now. You can go and look them up on Amazon. She developed this product to help her husband fight off some age-related mental challenges that he was having. And one of the things that makes this so powerful, that 1:4:3 ratio, is that it has these naturally antimicrobial and antiviral aspects to it. It's very full of what's known as lauric acid, and it also has C12 in it. Both are very strong at helping your body fight off bacteria. It's antiviral, and it supports overall brain function and immune function. And so it is definitely something you could use either in your food, in your drinks. That's probably the best way to use it. Some people do rub it on their skin, but I would use regular coconut oil for that, because this has additional things in it for brain function. And we're going to get into some of those details as we go a little bit further. So if you look at the next slide, what I definitely recommend is that you take a look at the immune pack. And you go to our website at shopketo.com and take a look at the immune pack, see if it's right for you or for someone in your family, someone you know, someone who's has a weaker immune system. And people who have a weaker immune system, yes, they are those who are 65 and older, but there are also those who are overweight and who are either on the borderline of being obese or who are obese. Their immune system is compromised because it's dealing with so many other things. And so this is a very, very powerful tool to help someone boost their immune system and to fight off the things that are attacking us in our environment. Go to the next slide. So we have a variety of products. These products are normally in what we call the Keto Reboot, which is a very, very powerful set of products put together so that your body can experience something that normally takes several difficult days to accomplish. And those things are associated with fasting and being in a deep state of ketosis. Now, a state of ketosis that's too long, say 7 days, that can have a negative effect on your immune system. But a shorter time frame of fasting, whether it's 1 day or 2 days or a weekend, has a very healthy detoxing, autophagy effect on clearing out dead cells in your body, clears out those dead cells and boosts your immune system and helps you be a better version of yourself. I look at it as maintenance. So just think about it. If you have a vehicle and you do regular maintenance on it, then it's going to last longer. the Keto Reboot is a format that allows you to do that maintenance on your body and clean out those dead cells and boost your immune system. So those are our two primary packs that will allow you to boost your immune system, the immunity pack and the Keto Reboot. And so if you have any questions, you can definitely call the number on the screen, or you can go to our website and you can message us and we will get back to you and give you the details on that. So next, what we're going to do is we're going to go through all of the individual products. And we've added a few things to our website to help everyone get more out of their keto journey, their keto experience. One of those things is the product guide, and we'll get right into our set of products. So we've talked a bit about the 10-day drink ketones challenge. It has 20 servings of our drinkable ketones, that Keto Nat. And when you get this product, what I love about it is that you get 5 of our top flavors of Keto Nat. So you don't have to go buy 5 different boxes. You can get the 10-day challenge and experience the variety of flavors. Experience Keto Nat in its caffeine and caffeine-free version. Get access to all of our coaching, our Facebook group, the community accountability, the lifestyle hacks, all of the guides. You will also get access to exclusive discounts on products. You'll get app support and a number of things that will educate you enough to take action and really transform through the 10-day keto challenge and other Drinking Ketones Daily, Reboot Monthly, and incorporating this whole process into a lifestyle. We just find that our bodies function more efficiently and more effectively when they're in ketosis, and these products make it very easy to do that. So next, we can go into some details about the Keto Reboot. So the Keto Reboot, as I mentioned earlier, it has, hold on a second. All right. So it has 5 of our flagship products in it that allow you to do a 60-hour assisted fast and get the benefits of fasting without all of the difficulties of eating absolutely nothing for a weekend and a half. So the first thing in there is the Keto Nat. You will drink that twice a day when you're on the Keto Reboot. It's going to jumpstart you into ketosis, and it's going to do a lot of the heavy lifting of the process. The next product is the Keto Broth in there. It has extra nutrients in it, broth nutrients in it that that are incredible. I love it when it's cold outside, but in the Reboot specifically, the keto broth has additional nutrients and electrolytes. It has real beef and chicken broth in it that will help to fortify you and nourish you. It also has things in it that help with gut bacteria. And so, you know, the gut is the largest part of our immune system. And when we can focus on gut health, it has an impact on the entire system and boosting our immune system. There's also elements in the Better Broth for hair, skin, and nails. It helps with detoxing and with muscle preservation. It is a very, very powerful tool. I keep this in our home. If I am very busy and I am out and about, I'm driving around Southern California, then I normally have some keto broth in my car so that I don't stop at any fast food restaurants. I can have this by itself with just mixing it with water, whether it's room temperature water or whether it's hot water. It works just the same. It tastes like a delicious broth. We have this in 4 flavors. It also supports joint health. And so this is a powerful tool. You can have it as a standalone item, or you can mix it in any soups or stews or roux or gravies or anything where you would use like a chicken bouillon, you can definitely use the Keto Time broth for that. And it comes in these individual packets like you saw on the screen, and they're very simple to just rip open and put into either a bowl of soup or into whatever you have while you're on the go. If it's a shaker bottle or if it's a cup, these are great tools, and I love them, so we keep them around the house. So next, actually, I'll tell you a quick short story. So my mom, about the Better Broth. My mom she's 72 years old, and at that age, she's had some things in her past medically, and so at that age, we're just more mindful of what she puts in her body to help her live longer and live healthier. Obviously, we're conscious of her keeping her body fat down, her weight down, so one of the things that we've done is make sure that she has Better Broth every day, and she can have that at lunch, or sometimes she likes it at night if she's not terribly hungry. And it has definitely enhanced her longevity. She is one of 8 siblings, and she gets around better, she thinks better, she moves better than her siblings. And when you're plus 70, that matters a lot. The quality of life that you can have because you've traded out, say, sandwiches in the afternoon for a keto Better Broth, or you've traded in your whatever your breakfast is for a keto protein. So it helps become a support system around her daily meals so that she has the best chance for longevity and enhancing her immune system. So that's what I love about the Better Broth. It is a great tool and definitely something you want to have on your shelf. The next product that I wanted to go over is the Signal OS. This is amazing. What's so special about Signal OS is that it is the only place you can find CMed 100, which is a powerful molecule that repairs DNA. It's the only supplement in medical journals shown to repair DNA. And we have it here in these capsules that are easy to use in the AM and PM to help optimize your body's ability to communicate. So cell-to-cell communication. When you think and you move and you pick up your legs and you walk down the street, or you reach to grab something, how young kids have a lot of quick reflex reactions. Something falls off the table, they grab it before it even hits the floor. And as we tend to get older, that ability slows down. And one of the reasons that ability slows down is because of our brain's ability to communicate to the body and our cell-to-cell communication. And so one of the things that Signal OS does is it enhances cell-to-cell communication. So it allows your body to communicate better. It allows it to function better as it's repairing DNA and as it's removing toxins from the body. That has a overall enhancing effect on your immune system. The Signal OS PM enhances sleep. In fact, it's very powerful at that. It recommends 3 at night. Some nights I can only have 1. If I have more than 1, sometimes then I'll oversleep. But sometimes when I'm very tired, 2's great. At this point, my body's gotten so clean and so sensitive that 3 will have me sleeping in an extra 1 to 2 hours. And so you want to use these based on your own body sensitivity. And as you get healthier and healthier and healthier, you'll become more and more sensitive, and your body's cell-to-cell communication will enhance. It'll become better, and your DNA and your longevity and your health span will improve. And so Signal OS is a powerful tool for the AM and for the PM to get more out of your immune system, to get more out of your body, and to help your body make faster adaptations. So let's say you have fat loss goals, you have body composition goals, and you hit a plateau and you want to break through that plateau faster. I would say there's two ways that we recommend going through the process of breaking that plateau. One of those is to do the keto reboot, because it has a signal OS in it. It has other products in it that helps your body break through the barriers in your insulin sensitivity and become more sensitive. And that helps your body burn more body fat better, metabolize better, etc. The other piece that is very critical is, you know, your body and your genes are adapting to this new you. And when you sustain that, it has to go through this process of clearing out dead cells and adapting your DNA and your gene sequencing so that you perform better consistently, and so that the adaptations that you make, you don't rebound, so to speak. You know, some people, they go on a diet and then a year later they don't have that same size. So that rebounding effect, Signal OS helps against that, and it helps your body to make adaptations quicker and faster and become more keto adapted, more fat adapted, and to maintain that level of health that you've just achieved. So definitely highly recommend that. The next product that we're going to talk about as we go through the guide is the MCT 143. So MCT stands for medium chain triglyceride. It is derived from coconut oil. Now, coconut oil by itself has a number of things in it that when you consume it, it can help you get into ketosis, but it has additional things in it that may at times put more pounds on to take off. And part of that is because of the way your body breaks it down. So fats come in these long chains. The longer the chain, the harder it is for your body to break it down. The medium chains are quicker and the shorter chains are even faster. The best way to get medium chains is to purchase them and to get them in a form like this. So we've created a bottle that you can use and you can pour it liberally, or we have these on-the-go packets that you can have. And so what you see here is the one stands for the phosphatidylcholine. So choline is a precursor to synaptic function in the brain. It really helps the brain communicate and adapt and function. And so we've included this particular choline because it's so effective. Also, this 4:3 ratio of coconut oil to MCT oil helps the brain function and repair and to elevate ketones in the brain. And so Dr. Mary Newport put a lot of heart and love into this. It's also what 143 stands for. It stands for I love you. She put a lot of heart into this and created this product that is so easy for people in the Asian community and people who are busy on the go to use and have a regular dose, a regular portion and serving amount of MCT oil in their life. And so you can add it to your food, you can add it to your drinks, you can put it in your coffee or in your tea, you can put it on salad, you can mix it with other items, particularly for the ladies out there who have stubborn family members who do not like to eat healthy. This is something that's very easy to hide in other foods. It doesn't have any taste, it doesn't have any odor, it's clear, so it's just an incredible tool, and we've included it in the immunity pack. Definitely go to our website at shopketo.com and take a look at that so that you can get those benefits and have them, incorporate them into not only your daily lifestyle, but definitely specifically now while everyone is concerned about their immune function. The next product on our list is Mitoplex. This is definitely one of my favorite products. Especially for people who are active and who are on the go or who feel like they've hit a plateau in their energy. A lot of times it may not be ketosis itself, it may be the composition of your electrolytes. It can be the amount of other nutrients and whether or not you have enough magnesium and potassium in your system. One of the additional things that Mitoplex does is it focuses on mitochondria. Now, for those, it's a big word that just means the powerhouse engine of your cells. So if your cell is a car, the mitochondria is the engine in the cell. And you have to do a few things to keep those mitochondria running and functioning at a high level. And what Mitoplex does is not only does it help turn on, quote unquote, the switchboard of the mitochondria, but it also helps the body produce more mitochondria. And so imagine if you could add more cylinders to the engine of your car, it would perform better, it would perform at a higher level. So I love that about this product. It also has vitamin C in it, vitamin D in it. It has a list of B vitamins. It also has a little bit of creatine in it that helps your body retain water and stay hydrated, especially for those who are in a desert climate like California. A lot of times, because it's so close to the coast, we don't think of it as a coastal desert. But the reality is we bring in a lot of our water from Colorado. And so if you're not hydrating and if you're not putting nutrients in your body that allows your body to hold on to the water that you do drink, then it'll just pass right through you. And so Mitoplex is an amazing tool that helps with hydration and electrolytes. And one of my secret weapons is actually to have one of these at night before I go to sleep. Because what that does is it helps my body to store all of those nutrients. And I wake up with energy. I wake up ready to go. So normally what I notice about Mitoplex is if I'm dehydrated or if I'm sluggish, it's probably my electrolytes. And Mitoplex is incredible at enhancing those electrolytes and allowing me to have more energy, better muscle mass, better performance, and it enhances the drinkable ketones that I'm having already. So definitely look at Mitoplex. When you get the Keto Reboot, it comes in there, so you get to experience that. Next, we're going to go to the Keto Cream. So a lot of people who are doing a low carb or ketogenic lifestyle, they are looking for ways to add healthy fats into their diet. Some of that's for brain function, some of that's for the antimicrobial, some of that's for a number of reasons. So what we did was a lot of people like to put these healthy fats into their coffee or their tea in the morning, in that hot beverage, so that it comes down to a nice consistency, and it enhances their productivity and their brain function throughout their workday. But that can get messy if you're scooping some coconut oil here and you're scooping some butter there and something else to make a fat coffee. That can leave you with a lot of dishes. So what we did was we put it in this convenient pack. You can just rip it open, drop it into your coffee. You can use a full serving or use half a serving. You'd use that to your taste. But what you get inside is more than just a fat coffee or fat drink. We've added additional items in here to help with your hair, skin, and nails. It helps with your joints. There's a patented product embedded inside this called TendoGuard, and that has a lot of good research around it that helps repair joints and tendons. And so you definitely want to use the Keto Cream consecutively for, I'd say, around 2 months to start to see those benefits, because those are accumulative. The variety of MCTs that are in here, the C8, the C10, the C12, those are, I talked about those fat chains. Those are different lengths of chains that help your body function better. They get broken down into ketones, but they also go to different parts of the body that need healthy fats in order to repair. So different parts of the brain. It's also very antimicrobial. We've added these specific types of collagen into the product that again assists with hair, skin, nails, and joint repair. And it tastes good. We have this in multiple flavors. You definitely want to go check this out on shopketo.com. One of my one of the people in our community, what she does is she's busy. I think she's in insurance, and so she drives around. She sees clients throughout the day, and she, in her past, she would eat a lot of fast food, and she wouldn't have time to have healthy, consistent meals. And so we got together, and I talked about her daily schedule and said, well, you know, what's going to work for you? What's your morning like? What's your afternoon like? You know, how do you get food in? And so I said, you know, one of the things that may work very well for you in her fat loss journey was to have a keto cream every morning with her coffee or tea, and then not eat until she got hungry. And that was very satisfying for her. She would go all the way till lunch, and then she would have a keto broth with a salad. And so what her body does then is it stays in ketosis for, you know, her whole workday. And then in the evening, she would have a low carb meal. She's lost, you know, 40 pounds in, I think, 3 months. It's been incredible. And her sister and people around her are just, you know, so happy for her because she lives a very busy lifestyle. She practically works out of her car. And because of keto cream and the keto broth in her day, it's allowed her to reach her fat loss goals and not go to the gym and not have to do extra things. And so it's a very, very powerful tool, and I definitely recommend it. So you would want to add it to your cart, or definitely check that out for those coffee drinkers and coffee lovers out there. The next product that we're going to talk about is Keto Up. This is for rapid ketosis. So maybe you just like drinks that come in cans like this, or maybe you are athletic and you want a quick boost that's going to give you the benefits of ketosis very quickly, or maybe you just like convenience. So whatever you like, this delivers a high level of ketosis very, very rapidly. And I'm talking, you know, 5 minutes or less rapid. And it does that in a number of ways. It's a separate formula from the keto salts that you find in our Keto Nap product. It's bound differently. It's not bound to an electrolyte type of salt or a fermented amino acid. It's bound to a free cell, which allows it to absorb into your body faster. We've also added things in here that expand your blood vessels so that your blood flow increases. There's, again, other things like vitamin C and a number of B vitamins. There's calcium, magnesium, and sodium and potassium. And we've put a number of great things in here that allow you to get into ketosis rapidly and function at a higher level very, very quickly. I am a personal fan of Keto Up. We have this in about 5 flavors. Some of them are very popular, so you want to rush over to the shopketo.com store and, you know, get yours and get it on Smart Ship so that you have that consistently every month, because when certain flavors go out, then you know, you're kind of waiting in line because you and everyone else loves the way that they taste. So these come in these ready to drink cans that you can put in your refrigerator or keep them in your office or whatnot. They give you that faster ketosis experience. Definitely if you're competitive, or if you're an athlete, or if you're out on the go all the time, or let's say you work around computers and you need your brain function at a high level all day, this is definitely a great alternative to energy drinks. And I know some people they just like the can. They like the feel of something like this that's cold and ready to go. I know a number of ladies who their husband won't take one of these and mix it in a bottle and drink it. But if it's cold and it's sitting in the fridge, they'll grab it. So whatever works for you, we make things that will work for you and enhance your keto lifestyle. Of course, it has the ketones in it, so it assists with, you know, fat loss and energy and focus and metabolism and gut health. And so it's a very, very convenient and tool that's, I would say, just as powerful, and in some ways more powerful than our other products. This is at the top of our line. We love it, and it produces results. Our next product on the list is the Black Label version of ketones. So this has 30% more ketones in it than the Keto Nat product. This is definitely for either someone who's competitive or who wants to do more with one packet. So I've seen people order our black label version. They'll drink half a serving in the morning, half a serving in the afternoon, and in that way they have the experience of having 2 ketones a day in one. Or this is definitely one that it's another level. They're delicious. They're well flavored. They have an additional product in it that gives it that black color, but it enhances the experience and the uptake and your body's ability to utilize the ketones. It does everything that the Keto Nat does when it comes to jumpstarting you into ketosis, breaking down fat, boosting performance and endurance, improving your body's overall nutrient absorption. But what I love about it personally is it gets me in the zone. So if I have a day, where I have to get a lot done, or I know that I have a big month coming up, and so there are things where I need more out of myself, I need to be a better version of myself all the time, then I will order some black label, either Blue Ocean, or we have a number of flavors that will put you into that higher state of ketosis fast. It also has a little bit more caffeine in it. This isn't something that you would want to drink at night unless you work night shifts. It is a very, very powerful tool that I personally have used many, many times. And again, I wouldn't say any of these products are a one or the other. I would say they are tools. You definitely want to experience them, and you want to figure out where they fit into your lifestyle, because being in ketosis is a lifestyle that you can sustain conveniently and easily. You can drink ketones, you can have them, you can cook them in your food and in your desserts and your snacks. And because it's now so convenient, you can easily sustain the lifestyle over, years and years and decades, which isn't something that was readily available, just 5-10 years ago. And so we've made some incredible strides that people can experience and boost their immune system and have just a higher level of functionality throughout their life. The next product is something that I love this flavor, by the way, this Banana Keto Pro. And Keto Pro, it comes in these individual packs. It also comes in the cans. This truly is the only keto protein on the market. There are a lot of low carb proteins. There are a number of different proteins out there. Few of them actually have real keto ratios that have enough protein in them to help with muscle regeneration, muscle protein synthesis, and really help you recover while keeping you in ketosis. Because if you have too much protein, then it kicks you out of ketosis and your body stops producing its own ketones. But if you have the right amount, and what we've done is we've added fermented amino acids that are more effective and more bioavailable than what you would find in a typical whey protein that you find on a shelf in a store somewhere. So it has that in it. It also has our patented Keto Nat ketones in it. And they taste delicious. They're incredible. I would say between this and the broth, this is one of the most well-rounded products anywhere on the market. And I definitely make sure that my mom, who's over 70 years old, has a canister of this in the house, because muscle repair is very important the older you get. It takes your body more time and more effort to repair muscle and to stay strong. And one of the things that makes someone chair-bound or wheelchair-bound, or can cause someone who's aging to lose their independence and mobility, is the lack of muscle and muscle strength. This acts as a buffer and a protectant against the loss of muscle. And so we highly recommend it. We use it. We have this in a dairy-free and a with dairy version. The dark chocolate and the banana are the dairy-free versions. We've also added some things in here that help trigger muscle growth along with the recovery. It helps control appetite, suppresses the appetite. It enhances strength and endurance. It is a amazing tool, whether you're going to use it as a recovery drink or you're going to use it post-workout. Okay, so that brings us to close to the end. We've talked about Keto Nat, I think, enough. So if we go through 2 more slides, bring back up the Immunity Boost Pack. The next slide, definitely want to remind you to check out the Immunity Boost Pack at our shopketo.com. You can get that and enhance your immune function during this period of time while our country our country and whatever country you're in is figuring out how to best fight against the coronavirus. This is something that you can do yourself to increase your immune system or increase the immune system and boost the immune system of someone that you know and love, and you can just have a better defense for the attacks on our immune system and give yourself a better chance, experience ketosis at a deep level, boost your immune system, and be healthier in the days and the weeks and the months to come. Let's see, I believe next, let's go to the next slide real quick. We're going to wrap this up. I've thrown at you a lot of information, but you can get more information on our Prove It Pulse app. You can go to your app store and download that. You can also go to proveit.tv. We have a number of specialists who explain in detail the products and go through a lot so that you understand what the products are doing, how they fit into a keto lifestyle, and how they're enhancing you. The next slide, just a quick reminder to go to the Drink Ketones Daily Facebook group where there's a lot of support. This is definitely something that we will prompt you to join after starting the 10-day Drink Ketones Challenge or wherever you start in the drinking ketones process. We definitely want you to join the community. There's a ton of support. There are a ton of guides. There's sections and units where there will be replays from our celebrity coaches, and there's information that help you optimize your keto journey. Optimize your keto journey. So we'll go through the next few slides very, very quickly. If you go to the next slide, we've added more guides that help you. So after you get your 10-day challenge, challenge.com/go has a bunch of guides in there to help you make sure that you're on track, not only boosting your immune system, but reaching your better goals, whether that's better performance, better fat loss, better focus, better energy. We've included those, and there are multiple steps, and they unlock, and they will give you things like the next slide. There are guides in there, how to eat keto at restaurants on the go, whether you're at a Mexican restaurant, a burger joint, or a sub shop, or wherever you are, how to optimize that. That's one of the guides that's in there. Next slide, there's a full food guide. So for those who love to cook or who have people in their family who are cooking, there are a number of recipes, and there's a guide that helps you understand how to balance your lifestyle with eating keto food. And then we have a blog full of additional recipes on top of that. We definitely just remind you to drink ketones and go prove it. So whatever your it is, whether it's boosting your immune system, being a better mother, a better father, a better student, better, Gustavo and I, we want to see you live your best life. And so we definitely encourage you to keep it keto. It'll increase and boost your immune system. Care enough to share this with someone that you know, that you care about, who wants to boost their immune system. And whatever your it is, pursue it and prove it every single day. My name is Jake Owens. I am signing off. I hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely share it with those who are interested, who are keto curious, or who want to boost their immune system. There are some great tips and hacks on the front end and details about all our products right here. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments down below. We'll get back to you, and definitely visit us at our Facebook groups and at shopketo.com. Until next time, keep it keto.
Dating back to the 1800s, individuals utilized a ketogenic diet to lose fat. Fast forward to the 1900s, and kids across the world were utilizing the diet to help with epilepsy. Soon thereafter, scientists discovered something very unique about people on a ketogenic diet. They produce ketones. After several decades of trying, top research experts were able to start identifying ways to synthesize these ketone bodies so they could be delivered via supplementation. Less than 5 years ago, Pruvit introduced ketones to the market to help individuals achieve a state of ketosis without necessarily being on a ketogenic diet, and to help those already on a ketogenic diet. However, there was something still lacking. Other ketone companies started launching products that were being synthetically produced, possibly containing unwanted byproducts, and were not giving the bioidentical form of ketones that your body naturally makes. Think about the way a key fits into a keyhole. Most ketones out on the market contain what scientists call a mixed isomer. This means that they're trying to shove two keys into the keyhole at the same time. The problem is that only one of the keys actually fits inside of the keyhole. So instead of opening the door, these ketones are competing for one another, resulting in being able to open the door less than 50% of the time. Imagine if you have a form of ketones that was the exact same key that was made for the cells of your body. The key would fit perfectly in, and there would be no blockage. This was ideal, but nobody could accomplish this without it costing the same amount as a mortgage or car payment per serving. That is, until now. Being the authority and lead educator in ketones and ketosis, Pruvit has innovated again with an advanced technology of bioidentical ketones that are naturally fermented. Pruvit is the first and only company with this patent-pending technology that is truly a game-changer in the ketone space. KetoNat is the world's first naturally fermented exogenous ketone that provides the highest quality, most bioavailable form of ketones that has ever been created. No formaldehyde, no crotonic acid, no synthetic production, no possibility of any byproducts. KetoNat is revolutionary breakthrough innovation that can provide the benefits of ketones in the safest, most natural form of ketones available. Ask yourself this: how are your ketones made? Do you have the right key? The future is here. KetoNat.